Woman who slept with 100 men and gave chlamydia to half of London becomes a relationship expert. Huh? More after this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a woman in London who slept with 100 men and gave them the gift that keeps on giving. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself. I'm on normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Persia Lawson, a 39-year-old woman, openly admits to having slept with over 100 men and contracting chlamydia, which she spread widely due to her inability to recall partners. She described her past as a serial cheater and homewrecker, engaging in chaotic relationships and affairs from a young age. Now, Lawson's turning point came at age 25 when her parents intervened, leading her to a health retreat in Thailand and Sex Addicts Anonymous. After meeting her husband in 2015, Lawson transformed her life and now is a relationship expert and author, aiming to raise awareness about sex addiction. She now helps other women overcome similar struggles, emphasizing self-love and addressing underlying trauma. Okay. Wow. All right. I was ready to judge. I was ready to judge harshly. Okay. But clearly, I was wrong. Now, what I will say is this. I'm diving in already. So I've dove in already. So this lady has slept with over 100 men, right? She's been honest as far as being open with herself and what she struggles with and how she got help and everything. So she said in her own words that her darkest moments were around 2010 when she worked at a strip club, hanging around awful men and putting herself in dangerous situations. I'm guessing she was very young. Usually a lot of women that works in strip clubs tend to be, 20, in the early 20s, you know what I'm saying? They do that to try to, some are honestly starting from the age of 18 and up. They work to try to get themselves through college, make a few extra dollars. No one's taking care of them, so that's all they really have to offer. So they think that's the easiest way to get money. So then that's just how they go out there and do what they do. Persia thought the same way, and she went out there and did what she wanted to do and how she wanted to do it. Contracted a few gifts from different men, and quite sure she gave away several gifts because in this day and age, a lot of men don't wear condoms. Okay, a lot of consensual sex. People that have consensual sex and non-consensual, I mean, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a lot of people using protection when they're out here having sex. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't be the one to tell you to go out there and continue to live like that, for the simple fact that, that's one of those situations where you're taking your life in their own hands, okay? You can get the AIDS virus, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could have got chlamydia, what she did, you know what I mean? Nothing that, some penicillin can't clear up, but you could have caught something that could have really taken you out, you know what I'm saying? She could have passed something along that could have taken those people out as well. I'm glad that she actually learned from her mistakes because of her parents. See, when you have good parents in your life, they actually love you and care for you and want to see you do good, they'll be there for you when you're down at your lowest point. Okay, good parents. And when you get back up and they see you climb back up, let me explain something to you. When you climb back up and you get back up and you making that happen, that brings those parents a world of joy, okay? And nothing no one can say or do can take their mind off of their child getting the help that they need, continue to improve, and do better for themselves. That's every parent's hope, is that their children do better than them, okay? I'm quite sure my kids will definitely do way better than I've done, okay? And their mother, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I have some very smart children, and they're very resourceful, and I know they're gonna make it. If they had to go out, one of my oldest, she's on her own, she's doing her own thing, and I'm super proud of her. She's been on her own since she was 21, and she's making it happen. She's doing what she got to do. Super proud of her. You know, of course, you know, you're gonna have those times where you fall short, you need a little help, and that's what mom and dad come in at. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you got a tight-knit family, you know what I mean, a strong family, you're going to get the help that you need. You know what I'm saying? She happens to have two awesome parents, you know, and we'll do whatever we need to do to make sure that she's fine. Also, the same for my youngest. You know what I mean? She's going along, learning her path in life, and she's doing what she has to do, right? And Miss Persia had the same type of parents. Now, the one thing I will say about Miss Persia is this. She could have gotten herself into a lot of trouble. She put herself in a lot of danger, okay? But clearly, someone was looking out for her, okay? She had an angel with her everywhere she went. And if that's all that she had to report on in a danger situation, I mean, sweetheart, you had a super angel around for you, okay? Now, she turned all that into a positive. And this is the whole purpose of me doing this particular channel. Share a negative situation. Hopefully, they can turn it around. But if not, you can learn from it, okay, and grow, and then not make that same mistake as the person, you know, within the story. So that's the hope that I have. Overall, man, I'm just glad she came out with a book. She can experience, you know, speaking on all of her experiences, you know, talking about, you know, what she's been through. It's unfortunate that, you know, she slept with so many men, but at the end of the day, we all adults. We make the decision. You either can sleep with me or you don't want to sleep with me. So in that aspect of it, I'm not mad at her. What I would have liked to see is for someone, if you know you got something, if you carrying and contracted a disease, don't be malicious enough to go out here and then pass it on to everybody out here. You know what I mean? Yes, men should be wearing condoms. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the willy-nilly free, you know, free balling and all that stuff. We don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? We got to be protected. We got to be safe. And I won't go out there, and I have no problem, you know, sitting on the sidelines, you know, for a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Just to be safe. You know what I mean? I want to be around. I want to be around to see my children grow up. You know what I mean? If I have grandchildren, I want to be able to see them, or whatever the case may be. It's no pressure for one of my daughters to have children. It's no pressure for me. You know what I mean? I'm just elated and, you know, proud of just seeing them grow into great women, okay? And representing their name, you know what I'm saying? You know, making the family proud and making themselves proud. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, if you're watching this video and you happen to be within the midst of this situation where Miss Persia was running around sleeping with all types of men, doing all what she's doing, there is hope. You can change it around. Some people are addicted to sex. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. Sex is great. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of great things come from sex. A lot of bad things come from sex as well. So you got to be prepared, nonetheless, before you take on any encounter, any endeavor, such as sex, because things can come out of you having sex. You could get a disease, okay? You know, you could go out there and get yourself terminally ill and get sick and die. You know what I'm saying? you could have a child and not be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of things that come out of it. So, and then it could be a great thing too. So I just think that if anyone is out here and they're going to have sex, I feel like if you and your partner wants to have sex, you should know that this is the partner that I want to be with. This is who I'm going to be with. You guys already had discussions on this, okay? Why not wait till marriage, right? Why not wait till marriage? That's the correct way of handling things, okay? You know, I know we're not all going to jump into bed. You know, we all not going to just sit down and, you know, do what everyone else do, right? But we're going to do it the way we feel like is best for us. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I'm not mad at you for that. But, you know what I'm saying, ladies, if you are a young lady, I would wait till marriage. You know what I'm saying? You know, God will bless that union and point you guys in the right direction, and things will be all right. I mean, you won't have to really worry about too much. But once you do it outside of wedlock, you have a kid and all that kind of stuff, then you wonder why you got so many problems. You know what I'm saying? I've done the same thing. So I've had my share of problems, you know, outside of wedlock, and I've had my share of blessings inside of wedlock. So I can talk about both areas, you know what I'm saying? But not in this video. But at any rate, be careful out here, young ladies. Don't go out here just jumping into bed with any of your Joe Schmo, okay? You know what I mean? And fellas, ask questions, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get yourself tested. Ladies, get yourself tested. Ladies, don't have sex with this man unless he's gotten tested, you know what I'm saying? And make sure that he's doing the proper things that he needs to do. Wear a condom, okay? Check off every box. That way you can come back, and if you want to do it again, you can do it again without any consequences. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's that. I'm not telling you to have sex. By no means am I telling you to have it. I'm just telling you how to do it safely. That's all. So, but with all that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. To bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Smash that like button and push these videos out to people that need to hear the video, see the video. And, you know, maybe we can get the parties involved within the video, okay? The people that we was talking about, when you share the video, they may even jump in and be like, hey, someone did a story on me. Let me check it out, see what they said. Okay, yeah, and then they dive into the comment section. I've had that happen before too. So, you know, so let's help me out, push these videos out. Let's help each other out as a community. You know what I'm saying? Leave me a comment down below if you feel like what I'm saying is correct, and you know, how are we going about it, and so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? It's an open door community. We do what we got to do for each other. We look out for each other. So let's continue to do so. Come visit me on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, and I'm all over the internet. Come check me out. Come give me a like, come give me a follow, all the above. Yeah, and we'll go from there. All right. I thank you guys for watching the video thus far to this point. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, as well as on TikTok. Okay. And you guys have a great day. I see you. Until then, I'll see you then. All right. Peace.
Get to the scene, oh, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these. They getting, they feeling and dragged down. That's why they just crash out. Stuck in the cell and this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Spinning and I'ma stand out. I done seen these crash out. They some baby boys. I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fans now. I'm the best in my league and that's hands down.